Welcome to 12 Card Tarot. My name is Yaya, and I will be doing a 12 card spread in love. Welcome. Go Aquas, go Aquas. This is your love reading for March 16th through the 31st. My background is always off the chain. Let's just work through it. All right. Today we're going to be using the Light Series Tarot deck. Do something a little different. Change it up for y'all. I only use these for clarifying on the extendeds, but hey, what can I say? If you're not following me on my social media feeds, what you waiting on? Come on, I'm an aqua too, duffa. All right, follow me on my social media feeds because on Sundays and Sundays only, I release a phone number that you can text me on, and I answer 3 questions for $25. So make sure that you get that special, Sundays only. All right, as well as you get your message of the day on my social media feeds. And if you're not following me on Patreon, what you waiting on? Patreon.com/12 card love tarot is in the description box. My social media feeds as well as Patreon is in the description box. And on Patreon, I do your weekly financial and career readings as well as extended and your ancestor card of the day. All right, what your spirit guide and your ancestors want you to know. Oh man, you have a lot going on, Aqua. We have the World card, Temperance, High Priestess in reverse, the World in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. What in the freak happened, Aqua? To the Pentacle sideways, the Chariot upright. What is going on with my Aquas? You're my last reading of the day. I'm so happy. We have the King of Cups. We also have 5 of Pentacles. Man, you have a lot going on, but the key is right there. All you gotta do is just look up and open the door. It seems like it's all in your hands. We have the Queen of Cups. All right, so it's not too bad. You have the Queen and the King of Cups. All right, so this isn't bad at all, you guys. Ooh, we have the 6 of Swords. Give me one more card for my Aquas. One more. You know, I'm a fellow Aquarian as well. So we have 3. We're going to take them since you're my last reading. I'll go ahead and do a little shine. Nice. All right. We have the Death card, Death Rebirth card. All right. My son is having a whole meltdown. He's 7. Him and his dad are arguing. Just got to bear with me a little bit here. All right. The 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords came out next. All right. All right, you guys. My son was like super emotional. I had to go ahead and give him a whole timeout. All right, chill. He be getting emotional and stuff. Scorpio, I'm trying to tell you, honey. Ooh, ooh. All right, we have stay optimistic about your love life. We're clarifying now with the Romance Angel Oracle card. Y'all got a lot going on here. Aquarius. We've been all over the place lately. Secret admirers. Somebody got a crush on us. We want our ex back. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Oh, honey, it's been a roller coaster ride with a lot of us. All right, so stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We have the World card. Interesting. The World card is like the power of transcendence is within reach. Could attain worldly success and liberation through spiritual rebirth. So it looks like a lot of y'all are going through rebirth. You're in a lot of cycles. You are coming into your power. Yeah, so that's why they're saying stay optimistic about your love life. Stay positive, all right? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You're going through a rebirth right now. So a lot of stuff around you feel like it's falling apart. You feel like, you know, it's just too much, but just stay strong, all right? This is a rebirth. You had to go through this, and it looks like you didn't have a choice, that the ancestors, the universe, God, dogma, whatever you believe in, came in, and it shook things up because you weren't going to do it, so they had to make the decision for you, all right? With the Temperance, with this rebirth, you're going to get balance, all right? You know us, we be undecisive too, as Aquarius. Yeah, we can be cold and want to cut you off, but then we'll call you back. I'm a fellow Aqua, so I'm telling you the truth. All right, so Temperance is about mixing of elements within oneself and within relationships. Reach into the past for continuity that you can carry into the future. All right? So, yeah, you're going through the rebirth, and you're reaching back into your past to heal some stuff so that, yeah, you can carry in the future. You're learning stuff about yourself, about your past relationships, about your past behavior. You're going through a rebirth. And when you go through a rebirth, honey, yeah, you be reaching in the past, all right. You be reliving everything. It's the eye of the storm. It's like it just hits you. All right, there ain't no running from that. Yeah, with the high priestess, you can't use your gut with this one. You didn't see this coming. It hit you like a ton of bricks. All right, because the high priestess in reverse suggests vanity, instability, selfishness, and deception. I think you're deceiving yourself in this relationship. And this relationship right here is with yourself. This is yourself. We haven't got to what's going on with the other person yet. But right now, you're going through a rebirth. A lot of stuff from your past is coming up. Just sit with it. Sit in that, all right? Sit in that feeling. Go through those feelings. Go through the emotions and heal, all right? Because you have to be selfish right now, all right? Because you're unstable right now. You suggest vanity, instability, selfishness, deception. I think that you're lying to yourself, all right? You're lying to yourself. You think you got it all under control, and you don't, all right? Underneath that, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is fickle. You're being very fickle right now. Fate, fickle fate. What I tell you, I think that the universe stepped in. You didn't have a choice. God stepped in, and it was like a turn for the worse. Yeah, blind optimism can lead to failure. Yeah, you think you got it under control. Blind optimism can lead to failure, and that's the problem. You think you got it all under control. You think you don't. You're lying. Deception. You're lying to yourself. Quit lying to yourself. All right. Quit lying to yourself and others. All right, I'm fine. I got it all under control. And realistically, you're dying on the inside. Stop it. All right. Next, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And we're known for that as Aquarius. We're like, no, I'm good. But you're not. You're lying to yourself. The Knight of Wands in reverse. You lack focus and change course in midstream. A lot of y'all don't know what you're doing and where you're going. And you want to do one thing, but then you do another. So you're being very contradictory right now. You lack focus and change course in midstream, often departing. All right, you're quick to anger and tend to pick fights with people around you. Yeah, you know why you're like that right now? It's because you're going through a rebirth, and who you thought you were is you're finding out is not you at all. So yeah, of course you're picking fights. You're being wishy-washy. All right, selfish. You're angry. I'll be angry too, but you can't be like that, you guys. You're angry because you don't know what's going on with you. It's okay. A lot of people are going through that right now. It's called a rebirth. All right? Take it with stride. Learn the lessons. Yeah, this ain't good, you guys. All right, next we have the Ten of Pentacles. It looked like you could have it all. You could have it all. You could have great abundance. But you keep changing course. You don't know if you want it or not, all right? You want to break the generational curses and bring your family to be safe and secure. But you lose sight and change course in the middle of everything you do. You never finish what you start. That's a problem. If you're not finishing what you start, how are you going to break the generational course? You got to stick with it. Stick with it. Consistency is key. All right? Don't take risks now. The odds are against you. All right? Stop this. Your loss of inheritance or position through dissipation or gambling. Yeah, don't take risks now. The odds are against you. All right? You can't make your family safe and secure until you decide what you want. Stop gambling and thinking that everything's just going to fall in your lap. You're taking risks where you shouldn't, and now you're mad and angry and taking it out on the people that love you and the people around you because you don't know if you in or you out. This could be a relationship, finances, career. Stop moving around. Get settled. Find your passion. Find your drive. That's why the universe is hitting you so hard right now, because they're like, look, you need to sit still. You need to sit with yourself so you can know who you are and what you're good at, what your passion is, your drive, so that you can walk in your purpose. Because when you walk in your purpose, you'll always be abundant. When you're just doing stuff to get money, quick fixes, you're always going to have to keep that hustle up and eventually going to get tired. All right. And with the Chariot right here, all right, sign up for my classes. You know, I be doing that shadow work classes. This is the time to do shadow work, Aquarius. Go hit your girl up on Patreon. My classes is on there. See, there's other stuff on there besides that. Maintain focus. All right. All right, balance negative and positive forces to achieve success. Maintain focus and attend to details. You may be on a long journey. You know why you might be on a long journey? Because you have to make up your damn mind. But you have to maintain focus. You can't keep flip-flopping. One day you in, one day you out. This goes in career, finances, and love. One day you in, one day you out. I want you, but I don't. Do you or don't you? Damn. The universe said you ain't gonna make a decision, so we had to do it for you. Whew. You got to get control of your emotions, you guys. All right? You're doing stuff because you're being emotional. And an emotional person, when they can't control their emotions, they do some erratic stuff, which have people saying you're bipolar, but you're not. You're not. You're just all over the place right now because it's a make it or break it for you right now. All right? You're in Aquarius season. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of opportunities, and you just want to jump on it because you're hearing this from everybody. Oh, it's Aquarius season. You're going to be winning. You're going to be finding new love. But really, it's about Aquarius is about finding yourself. It's about knowing the truth, seeking the truth within self so that you can get on your purpose, all right? Don't let people out here fool you with all this jibber jabber they got going on. With the King of Cups, it's about his authority calms turbulent water. He is creative and compassionate, often a doctor or a counselor. So yeah, it's saying that maybe it's time to go see a doctor or a counselor, you guys, all right? It's time to get outside sources to help you so that you can get emotional balance. Look at that meditation. Sign up for my meditation and shadow work classes, you guys. Don't be shamed. Don't be prideful. Don't be shamed. Underneath that, we have the Knight of Pentacles, all right? You guys, I'm an Aquarius, and I definitely agree with this reading right now. I mean, I'm not going through that. I kind of know where I'm going and what I'm doing. But sometimes, before I was very wishy-washy, all right? The Knight of Pentacles, he takes his responsibility seriously and finishes what he starts. Love the natural world. All right, you guys need to get grounded. Go out there, speak to Mother Earth, Gaia. Hug some trees. Go take a walk. Start taking nature walks, all right? Start taking responsibilities seriously and finish what you start. Stop stopping in midway through and just abandon the ideal. Finish what you start. You will never know how far you can go if you quit before you see the outcome. Finish what you start, all right? That's what's happening right now. Spirit is saying finish what you start. Take your responsibilities more seriously and get some help. All right, because right now you just need to get grounded. See a doctor, a counselor, a spiritual teacher. Take some of my classes. I'm here for you. I know they're a little expensive, but I got my email on there. Email your girl. She'll work with you. Underneath that, we have the Seven of Swords. All right, you can't keep sneaking around and pretending that everything's all right. Your efforts will be partly successful. Exactly. You can keep going in this same circle, in the same pattern, and your efforts will be partly successful. Perhaps it's time for a new plan. What did I just say, y'all? It's time for a new plan. Don't let fantasies interfere with the task at hand. It's time for a new plan, Aquarius. What's the definition of sanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. And this could be in a relationship. You keep taking the same person back over and over and over again, and then you want in, you want out. I don't want you, I do want you. All right? That's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Perhaps it's time for a new plan. It's time to let this person go. It's time to finish what you started. Either you're in or you're out with your relationship, your career, your finances, all right? You're in or you're out. Don't let fantasies interfere with the task at hand. It's time for a new plan because what you're doing, your efforts will be partly successful, all right? The figure flees with the Five of Swords while leaving two behind. Exactly. You're quick to just abandon stuff midway through. And where's that gotten you? Nowhere. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. What are the red flags? The red flags are you. It's time to reach out. Get in touch with yourself. Look at this. Get in touch with yourself. Get in tune with yourself. Know who you are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, so that you can break this pattern, all right? It's time. It is time to break the pattern, all right? Because the Five of Pentacles, look. There's a key sitting right there beside you, but you're so stuck on shoulda, coulda, woulda with these fantasies because we're dreamers. We're Aquarius. We can be aloof. We see what others don't see, all right? But that can be a blessing and a curse. And because of that, and all your dreams and fantasies aren't coming to fruition, you're getting frustrated. But look, there's a key sitting right there to unlock that doorway to your success. You just got to get out your head and you got to look around and see it. You got to get grounded so you can see it, all right? Because with the Five of Pentacles, I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings, but I'm a fellow Aqua, so I definitely can relate. It took me a long time to sit in my power and sit down and be like, what do I really want to do? What am I really passionate about, all right? With the Five of Pentacles, are you so focused on your own distress that you fail to see that there's aid at hand? What did I tell you? The key is right there. There is aid at hand. Take my classes, you guys. I'm very compassionate. I'm very loving, and I treat you like an individual, not as a group, all right? It's saying that You're so focused on your own distress that you fail to see that the 8 is at hand. This card could indicate errors and missed opportunities leading to financial trouble. Help is available. Don't be afraid to ask. What did I just say? The key is right there. Help is available. Don't be afraid to ask. This card could indicate errors and missed opportunities leading to financial trouble. So, listen, you better stop it. You better wake up. Or you're going to find yourself out in the cold looking crazy. And this ain't the time to be losing no job or quitting jobs or trying to be some entrepreneur. It's okay to be an entrepreneur, but have a plan. Don't just jump out there. Have a plan. All right. If you ain't got several forms of income that you can rely on until your business takes off, do not listen to me. Do not just jump out there. I don't care what nobody says. All right. Queen of Cups. All right. The queen drinks deeply from the cup of life. Her emotions and sexuality are intense. She relies on intuition before intellect, and that's the problem, Aquarius. You rely too much on your intuition instead of your intellect, and hence why you're here now. All right. Your gut, it fooled you. All right. I always say follow your gut, but in this instance, you kept following it, but it was fantasies. It wasn't your gut, and those gut feelings that you kept following, it led you here. All right. You gotta in this instance, you gotta use your intellect. You gotta use logic here. All right. And we like to use logic, but in this, when it comes to ourselves, we be in fantasy and la world. No, right now it's time. All right. Let me say this. Follow your gut. All right. Follow your gut on this one. All right. Because it looks like you weren't using your intuition. My apology. I had it backwards. You weren't using your intuition. You were using your intellect, and your intellect got you here. Use your intuition. Follow your gut. It's like you knew that this wasn't going to work out, hence why you kept abandoning midway through and you wouldn't finish it. But you got to finish what you started and start following your gut. Stop jumping into stuff that you have no business jumping into, whether that's relationship, finances, and career. I don't like to do finances stuff on here because I'm 12 card left here. I usually do it on my extended, but this time, hey, show a little love. Next, we have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Man, this is a lot, you guys. I feel bad. I got my hair hurt looking at this crap. Someone is going to cut you some slack soon. Relief will come after a struggle. You may be taking a sea voyage. All right, so look. Right now, I know you feel like everything's falling apart and, your relationships, your career, your finances, but it's all right. It's saying someone is going to cut you some slack soon. Relief will come after a struggle, but you have to go through this. You have to learn the lesson. The universe is doing this to you. God is doing this to you. The angels are doing this to you. Your higher spirit is doing this to you so that you can see, the bigger picture, because it's like you're fantasizing too much, all right? You're painting sandcastles in the sky. All right. This is your rebirth. I just told you that because you have the death and the rebirth card. I told you you are going through a rebirth. And when you go through a rebirth, everybody's like, oh, it's hard. Rebirths, if you're going through a real one, the transition, it's hard. All right. Everything around you be feeling like it's falling apart. But haven't you noticed in all the movies when something falls apart, what happens? What happens? Something good comes out of it, all right? They have to break you down so that you can appreciate. So when you do get on top, you'll never forget where you came from, all right? So don't look at this as a bad thing. Accept change so that rebirth can occur. Let go of past issues holding you back. Yeah. This card usually indicates rebirth or transition, rather physical death. Yeah, you're going through a rebirth. I said that at the beginning. We're going to name this, you're going through a rebirth. Just relax. It's nothing you can do about it. It's time. It's time. If you're going to stand in this Aquarian power, you have to go through the struggle. You have to see the bigger picture. All right? Let's clarify this with the Love of Oracle cards. Oh, keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. All right, so it looks like you're just doing some erratic stuff. Maybe having one night stands right now, stringing people along. You got to make a decision. You have many options. You're being unconventional. Telling you, finances and career, love life. Aquarius, cut it out. Sit with yourself. You know what you need to do. It's time to end these relationships, end these hasty decisions. All right? Yeah, because you got the spirit of expectancy. Expectation. Yeah. You expect That's an issue. That's a problem. You can't never expect anything from nobody, not even the universe, all right? Because the ancestors and higher power, they got a funny sense of humor. You start expecting something that, gee, ooh, you will learn real quick, real quick. Literally, the expectation card means a pause, a waiting period, no forward motion. What I just tell you, you're going through a rebirth. Ain't gonna be no forward motion. It's time for observation. It's time for observation. It's time to look in the mirror, honey. All right, it's time to heal. Reflection, contemplation, thinking things through, patience and non-action. Yeah, let events ripen of their own accord. All right, you gotta let it flow. There's nothing you can do. Should be patient in order to reach your goal, since your situation is more dependent on the outside world. In love, it can indicate that you're wishing for a partnership and still have to wait. All right, you gotta wait. You gotta do the healing. You gotta do the work. It's best to let things happen in their own time. It's sometimes referred to as a 3 months patience. So it looks like, you guys, I don't like to put times, but it looks like you're going to be going through this rebirth for 3 months. So what is it? March, April, May. You should be coming out this rebirth right after the last retrograde, which will be June. Ooh, buckle up, honey. Do the work now so if they're in retrograde, you won't be like really messed up, all right? So for the next 3 months, Aquarius, you're definitely going to be going through this rebirth. It's going to be feeling like everything around you is falling. Just stay positive. Try to stay steady on a job to get through this and do the work. Let it go. Whatever you're holding on to, whether it's a relationship, whatever, let it go because you have family room here. All right? It looks like during this rebirth time, you got the family. Look, it's saying that welcoming and supportive space where secrets and personal matters may be shared. Wouldn't I tell you, you're going to have to get a counselor or a spiritual teacher. I'm a spiritual teacher, so, go on my Patreon, hit me up, or go on my website. That's in the description box. I do spiritual counseling. But you guys, secrets and personal matters may be shared. You got a lot on your chest. You got a lot of unhealed trauma. Literally, its room stands for all private and closed spaces, such as living room, hotel rooms, office with doors. You got a lot of secrets, honey. It represents privacy and intimacy. The sense of closeness can also refer to the time and place, as in soon, near, right next to you, or shortly, no more than a month. So some of you may be going through this rebirth for 3 months. Some of you may be going through this rebirth for only a month. All right? It's up to you. All right? If you do the healing and you start being honest and revealing those secrets and getting deep and intimate and learning the lessons, then it'll be a month. If you don't, then it can take up to 3 months. All right? But you're definitely going through a rebirth, and this is going to last for a month. If you do the healing and recognize the problem and deal with it, or it can last for 3 months. Take it how it resonates. Or if you're going through a breakup, it's going to take you some time to heal from this breakup. And it's going to take you, if you do the healing and you acknowledge your part in it and how you allowed this to happen, it'll take a month. If you don't, it'll take 3 months, all right, to heal from it. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Please leave a comment in the comment box below. Remember, I'm not trying to solicit y'all to sign up. You don't. I'm still going to show you love, show you readings, but I'm just offering help, letting you know that I'm here. All right? All right, let's clarify this with the Lover's Oracle. See what they got to say about your love relationship. And then I got to let my dog out here. I'm whining. He got that TT. All right. This card was trying to fly out. Look, that's a pretty card. It's saying, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Can't be any clearer. Congratulations, Aquarius, you're going through a rebirth. Just know after the rebirth is over, you will be a beautiful person. Everything that you want, you worked hard for, will be manifested. All right, do the work, do the healing so that it can only last a month. And be honest about your family past trauma that happened to you in childhood so that you can heal from this. And if you don't want to and you just think that it's going to go away, then, you could be here for 3 months. Take it how it resonates, all right? And that's all I have for you. Aquas, until next time. Bye.